Find ecstasy in life. The mere sense of living is joy enough. Life is tough, my darling. But so are you. One of the deep secrets of life is that all that is really worth doing is what we do for others. If you're walking down the right path and you're willing to keep walking, eventually you'll make progress. None but ourselves can free our minds. There is always light. If only we're brave enough to see it. If only we're brave enough to be it. Passion first and everything will fall into place. Definitions belong to the definers, not the defined. Let us make our future now, and let us make our dreams tomorrow's reality. The purpose of life is a life of purpose. I can accept failure. Everyone fails at something. But I can't accept not trying. All you need is the plan, the roadmap, and the courage to press on to your destination. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. If you don't like the road you're walking, start paving another one. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you have imagined. I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. When you have a dream, you've got to grab it and never let go. The creation of 1,000 forests is in one acorn. Bravery is acknowledging your fear and doing it anyway. We must let go of the life we have planned, so as to accept the one that is waiting for us. I don't like to gamble. But if there's one thing I'm willing to bet on, it's myself. I really think a champion is defined not by their wins but by how they can recover when they fall. You define your own life. Don't let other people write your script. It's the of having a dream come true that makes life interesting. All serious daring starts from within. I am no longer accepting the things I cannot change. I am changing the things I cannot accept. To exist is to change. To change is to mature. To mature is to go on creating oneself endlessly. The people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. The only way to make sense out of change is to plunge into it, move with it, and join the dance. Be the best of whatever you are. Shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. All our dreams can come true, if we have the courage to pursue them. Do anything, but let it produce joy. A woman is like a tea bag, you never know how strong it is until it's in hot water. We need to take risks. We need to go broke. We need to prove them wrong, simply by not giving up. Be courageous. Challenge orthodoxy. Stand up for what you believe in. When you are in your rocking chair talking to your grandchildren many years from now, be sure you have a good story to tell. It took me quite a long time to develop a voice, and now that I have it, I am not going to be silent. Stay close to anything that makes you glad you are alive. Be yourself, everyone else is already taken. The soul is stronger than its surroundings. I really think a champion is defined not by their wins but by how they can recover when they fall. Your worth consists in what you are, and not in what you have. What you are will show in what you do. How wild it was, to let it be. You have to be where you are to get where you need to go. Just don't give up trying to do what you really want to do. Where there is love and inspiration, I don't think you can go wrong. So many things are possible just as long as you don't know they're impossible. It's the possibility of having a dream come true that makes life interesting. I like living. I have sometimes been wildly, despairingly, acutely miserable, racked with sorrow, but through it all I still know quite certainly that just to be alive is a grand thing. Agatha Christie. There are only two ways to live your life. One is as though nothing is a miracle. The other is as though everything is a miracle. To bring about change, you must not be afraid to take the first step. We will fail when we fail to try. All serious daring starts from within. You do not find the happy life. You make it. With the new day comes new strength and new thoughts. The bad news is time flies. The good news is you're the pilot. If you own this story, you get to write the ending. With each passing day, I didn't lose hope. I fought to have more. One child, one teacher, one book and one pen can change the world. We need not wait to see what others do. Yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery. Today is a gift of God. Which is why we call it the present. They always say time changes things. But you actually have to change them yourself. I have learned that success is to be measured not so much by the position that one has reached in life as by the obstacles which he has had to overcome while trying to succeed. Challenges are gifts that force us to search for a new center of gravity. Don't fight them. Just find a new way to stand. Real change, enduring change, happens one step at a time. One doesn't discover new lands without consenting to lose sight of the shore for a very long time. Change will not come if we wait for some other person or some other time. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the change that we seek. We delight in the beauty of the butterfly, but rarely admit the changes it has gone through to achieve that beauty. One must be something to do something. It's no use going back to yesterday, because I was a different person then. For me, becoming isn't about arriving somewhere or achieving a certain aim. I see it instead as forward motion, a means of evolving, a way to reach continuously toward a better self. The journey doesn't end. It is never too late to be what you might have been. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. If you don't like something, change it. If you can't change it, change your attitude. It's not about standing still and becoming safe. If anybody wants to keep creating, they have to be about change. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing. To keep our faces toward change and behave like free spirits in the presence of fate is strength undefeatable. I have learned over the years that when one's mind is made up, this diminishes fear. Knowing what must be done does away with fear. In any given moment we have two options: to step forward into growth or step back into safety. No matter who you are, no matter what you did, no matter where you've come from, you can always change, become a better version of yourself. We keep moving forward, opening new doors, and doing new things. Because we're curious, and curiosity keeps leading us down new paths. You never change your life until you step out of your comfort zone. Change begins at the end of your comfort zone. Change is inevitable. Growth is optional. Hope is that thing inside us that insists, despite all the evidence to the contrary, that something better awaits us if we have the courage to reach for it and to work for it and to fight for it. We must let go of the life we have planned, so as to accept the one that is waiting for us. If you don't know what your passion is, realize that one reason for your existence on earth is to find it. Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has. Bravery is acknowledging your fear and doing it anyway. There is only one road to human greatness: through the school of hard knocks. The future depends entirely on what each of us does every day. After all, a movement is only people moving. Running water never grows stale, so you just have to keep on flowing. I'm not afraid of storms, for I'm learning how to sail my ship. Things are always different than what they might be. If you wait for them to change, you will never do anything. Any change, even a change for the better, is always accompanied by drawbacks and discomforts. I was taught that the way of progress was neither swift nor easy. Don't go around saying the world owes you a living. The world owes you nothing. It was here first. High achievement always takes place in the framework of high expectation. I know of no more encouraging fact than the unquestionable ability of man to elevate his life by a conscious effort. It requires a better type of mind to seek out and to support or to create the new than to follow the worn paths of accepted success. All dreams are within reach. All you have to do is keep moving towards them. Don't judge each day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds that you plant. If my life is going to mean anything, I have to live it myself. I want to be in the arena. I want to be brave with my life. And when we make the choice to dare greatly, we sign up to get our asses kicked. We can choose courage or we can choose comfort. But we can't have both. Not at the same time. One day in retrospect, the years of struggle will strike you as the most beautiful. Everyone who's ever taken a shower has an idea. It's the person who gets out of the shower, dries off and does something about it who makes a difference. I believe that if you'll just stand up and go, life will open up for you. Something just motivates you to keep moving. Fairy tales are more than true, not because they tell us that dragons exist, but because they tell us that dragons can be beaten. You must find the place inside yourself where nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible, the word itself says, I'm possible. We have to continually be jumping off cliffs and developing our wings on the way down. Courage is the most important of all the virtues because without courage, you can't practice any other virtue consistently. Always work hard and have fun in what you do because I think that's when you're more successful. You have to choose to do it. I learned this, at least, by my experiment, that if one advances confidently in the direction of his dreams, and endeavors to live the life which he has imagined, he will meet with a success unexpected in common hours. Once you face your fear, nothing is ever as hard as you think. Everyone's dream can come true if you just stick to it and work hard. Thinking always ahead, thinking always of trying to do more, brings a state of mind in which nothing is impossible. If my mind can conceive it, and my heart can believe it, then I can achieve it. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. If something stands between you and your success, move it. When you have a dream, you've got to grab it and never let go. Every twist and turn in life is an opportunity to learn something new about yourself. Your interests, your talents, and how to set and then achieve goals. I have been seriously afraid at times but have used my fear as a stimulating factor rather than allowing it to paralyze me. My abilities have not been outstanding, but I have had sufficient strength and determination to meet my challenges and have usually managed to succeed with them. Start where you are. Use what you have. Do what you can. All you need is the plan, the roadmap, and the courage to press on to your destination. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Nothing ventured. Nothing gained. People respond well to those that are sure of what they want. Believing that the dots will connect down the road will give you the confidence to follow your heart even when it leads you off the well-worn path, and that will make all the difference. Dreams do not come true just because you dream them. It's hard work that makes things happen. It's hard work that creates change. Fear is an illusion. You think something is standing in your way. But nothing is really there. What is there is an opportunity to do your best and gain some success. The aim of life is self-development. To realize one's nature perfectly. That is what each of us is here for. I have to live in the richest, deepest, most productive way I can. You can only become accomplished at something you love. Don't make money your goal. Instead, pursue the things you love doing and then do them so well that people can't take their eyes off you. When you do the common things in life in an uncommon way, you will command the attention of the world. Love all. Trust a few. Do wrong to none. Keep your face always toward the sunshine, and shadows will fall behind you. There are two types of people, the ones who give you 50 reasons it can't be done, and the ones who just do it. True nobility is being superior to your former self. I've learned it's important not to limit yourself. You can do whatever you really love to do, no matter what it is. Let us make our future now. And let us make our dreams tomorrow's reality. Most of the important things in the world have been accomplished by people who have kept on trying when there seemed to be no hope at all. Difficulties increase the nearer we come to our aim. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. You may not control all the events that happen to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by them. You must do the things you think you cannot do. No matter what people tell you, words and ideas can change the world. I've been absolutely terrified every moment of my life. And I've never let it keep me from doing a single thing I wanted to do. A 2 pencil and a dream can take you anywhere. How wonderful it is that nobody need wait a single moment before starting to improve the world. Just believe in yourself. Even if you don't, pretend that you do, and, at some point, you will. Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. Or don't want your tombstone to read, "Played it safe." You only live once. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl, but whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. There is no failure except failure to serve one's purpose. Turn your wounds into wisdom. Life was meant to be lived, and curiosity must be kept alive. One must never, for whatever reason, turn his back on life.